Welcome back to Cryptopia, where I kind of just ramble on about NFTs because that's what I do now. I don't have the time or the bother to actually do any separate researches like I used to. If you've seen some of my older videos, but nobody's watching this, so I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like, and it happens to be revolving around NFTs because I think cool stuff is gonna happen with that. So I generally just talk about NFT news. Do I own any NFTs myself? No. Have I tried to buy some and it didn't work? Yes. Am I salty about that? A fucking yes. But anyways, here we go. Why did Visa buy 150k NFT? Why does anybody? Kind of a question I ask myself a lot. I sort of get it, but also why these ones? I don't like these crypto punks. What are they so interesting? Why are they so interesting? Why do people want them so badly? And 150k, man, I could have made this. Anyways, if you're anything like me, you've been wishing for a quiet week in crypto news for a while now. Who? No, why? David Z. Morris, you fucking twat. Why would I be waiting for quiet news? I want more news. Okay, there was a long while of just like, what, 30k Bitcoin bouncing between 30 and like 38 or whatever. I do not want it to be quiet. Let us know what's going on. Anyways, if you're anything like David over here, you've been waiting for a quiet week in crypto news for a while now. Wouldn't it be nice to sleep? But no. Visa decided to announce Monday morning that it paid 150k for a CryptoPunk NFT. A kind of blockchain, yeah, we know what it is. There are certain events and inflection points that mark the transition from a fringe to something approaching mainstream. And crypto and blockchain have already had at least two of these in recent months. First, we had a nation state getting serious about Bitcoin, then the entire US Senate fought over whether wallet programmers are brokers. To me, this is the kind of stuff you want to hear, David. David? So why exactly does you want quiet news? Anyways, I'm not going to harp on that. Frankly, this is good stuff. Like, you want to hear nations getting into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You want to hear the US Senate talking about wallet programmers as brokers. This is adoption. This is the future. This is what I want to hear about, David. Fucking twat. Visa's purchase of the CryptoPunk, I think serves as a similar marker for the inevitable mainstream of non-fungible tokens. They've already featured on Saturday Night Live and drawn in celebrities from Tom Brady to Jay-Z, but the apparent stamp of approval from a major financial institution takes things to another level. Yes, it definitely 100% does. I don't need to read the rest of it. I don't really care. All you need to know is that Visa spent 150k on an NFT. Now, it's Visa. They have all of the money, so they could do way more. But hey, the fact that they're willing to spend this, it's like, why even do that? You know what I mean? Like, that's definitely a symbol, a inflection, whatever the hell he said previously in this article, indicating, other things are happening and adoption is happening. And again, that's what we want to see. More and more adoption. David, give us the news, David. Not gonna ever name my son David if this is how he fucking talks about cryptocurrency. Anyways, that was the first article. Are NFTs securities? Oh my god, it's David again. NFT mania has reached such a fever pitch, and yesterday's news, blah, 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 that people are now comparing it to the initial coin offering boom of 2017. What month is this? People have already been comparing it to that, David. There's one big difference. ICOs were touted as a chance to buy what amounted, very roughly, to a share in a project. That meant these were as many observers were happy to point out at the time. Whatever. Unregistered security offerings leading to a series of crackdowns. Okay. That meant those were, as many observers were happy to point out at the time, unregistered security offerings. Yes. Leading to a series of crackdown by the US Securities and Exchange Commission and regulators. Many of these enforcements took 3 to 4 years to work their way to a judgment or settlement, which sometimes reached which sometimes reached into the millions of dollars, even when no outright fraud was alleged. I mean, this is the problem that we're faced with right now. Like I forget. I think we have it next somewhere. I think we have it next on the list of things I have here. I just have 3 articles we're going to be going over, just some crazy NFT news, and I think one of them is talking about a game that was you can make the coins in the game you make, you can technically exchange those for real money. So if you're in like Grand Theft Auto and you're playing a game or something like that, or something like Grand Theft Auto or Half Life or what, or Second Life, whatever those kind of games are, the money you make in there can then become real money if you trade it in or whatever for a different coin, or what I mean, it's a equivalent. So yeah, you can essentially just make money in a game. And so what was I relating it to with this? Is that, like, you're gonna see more and more of this stuff coming in. You're gonna see the US really try to crack down on what constitutes, I guess, money, what constitutes an investment, what's just pure capital gains, and maybe, what I mean, are NFTs considered like the art world, what I mean, like, where you don't really pay any capital gains on art. So there's a lot of stuff for them to cover and figure out. More regulations are not a bad thing, but it does, if they go too far, of course, but it gives us some sort of range to work with, what I mean? It gives us some sort of box to understand, so we can then fucking cheat and work outside boxes, okay? Because that's what humanity's really all about, right? Right? The government sets up the rules and we try our best to fucking break the rules, okay? Damn right we do. Damn right I'm trying to fucking do that shit. Don't tell nobody, alright? Shush, shush, hush, hush. It's only for your ears. So if you're a non-fungible token maker, never heard that terminology before, but it makes sense. It's called like a minter or something like that. But anyways, you might reasonably hear a nagging voice in the back of your head wondering, am I going to wake up 3 years from now to the Securities and Exchange Commission knocking on my door? Honestly, fucking maybe, bro. Like, let's be real here. They're not taking this shit lightly, and the more opportunities for people to make money that they can't tax, yes, they definitely will be coming to your door or your digital door. You know what I mean? They'll find you, bro. First, a caveat. I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, no shit. Neither am I, by the way. Don't listen to what I'm saying. But listen anyways. And those who are well spent plenty of billable hours giving answers to questions about NFTs, but I have been reporting on financial regulations for a while, which is about the best definition on legal advice you can expect for free on the web. Okay. Anyways, here's some good news. Most NFTs currently calculating are almost certainly not securities. Great. A security is generally defined as a claim on the future proceeds from the work of others, while an NFT is usually the product of work that has already been undertaken. Okay. The closest and most obvious comparison is to a painting, like I was just saying. Even if you buy it because you think the value of the thing will go up, you still only bought the thing itself rather than any sort of secondary claim. Cool. The SEC is unlikely to take much interest. This is true, which is why they leave the art world alone for the most part, even though it's mad full of fucking money laundering. And they know this. And they don't care. Which makes it all more strange that a good number of NFT series or adjacent projects are going out of their way to turn their nice little non-security collectibles into things that the SEC would definitely take an interest in. Yeah, well, let people do whatever the fuck they want, right? What is this? Let's take a look at this shit.
If you're still wondering,
I told you guys, I fucking ramble and I just jump to shit that I want to look at. So yeah, I'll try to give you the news as much as possible, and then you got it already.
What the hell an NFT is? Pete Davidson and the crew at SNL broke it down for us on the weekend.
Wait, what did she just say? Are we talking?
If you're still wondering what the hell an NFT is.
No, I am not. Why are we still... Okay, we're moving on. Next article. Philippine regulators tell Axie... Is it Axie? It's Axie. Infinity players, they must pay tax on income from games. This is what I was talking about before. Fuck you, Philippine regulators. Amid the enormous success of crypto-powered games, Axie Infinity in the Philippines, the local Department of Finance has made it clear that it wants a cut of the profit, baby. That's right, we're shaking these motherfuckers down, generated by playing Axie and other play-to-earn games. This is despicable, it's disgusting, it's deplorable, it's another D word. I just can't stand it. You can't make money in this world at all without someone trying to reach into your pockets and take some. Okay, I recently took a look at a raise from work, and then just how much. I'm like, oh great, I'm making this much more now, and then I also got to get taxed this much more now. Fantastic. Anyways, on what was I? An August 23rd report from the Inquirer cites Philippine Finance Undersecretary Antoinette Tiongco, sure, as clarifying that any profits gleaned through play-to-earn games are subject to income tax. Now, I know I was saying all that bullshit a second ago, but this might not be a bad thing. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but you do get taxed from going to work. And like, I could definitely see if you become big enough and this becomes your job. Say that, I don't know how these games work. I've never played the games that they're talking about, but I was just on Gala Games a bit ago. And I think the idea, once Gala Games is fully realized, is the same idea, right? You can make Gala in the game, I imagine, and then use that and basically, go trade that in and make some real money, right? Or if it's accepted, it probably won't be accepted just as it is. But you'll be able to convert it for an equivalent accepted coin, if it's Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever, and then through that you can make money. So if you can't get taxed on that, bro, everybody would be playing video games. I would be playing video games. I don't play video games. I would start playing video games again. Again, I said this before. Ready Player One is the world we're looking at. So imagine this: the play to earn games, and then couple that with VR, bro. We're done. It's Ready Player One, and I'm super excited for it. All right, make this SEO level shit real. Like make it like SEO, the fucking anime, and we're good to go. Just make it the better. Just make the world better than the anime, because the anime sucks. Unpopular opinion. Don't care. Where was I? Lost my spot. Are subject to income tax. Cryptocurrency is an asset, so it's already taxable in the Philippines. However, sorry, that's not even however. It's whoever earns currency from its income, you should report it, she says. Yeah, nah. Like, wait, hold on. You have to report that shit yourself, right? Because they're not going to do it. I mean, they might. It's only the Philippines, so I don't think Infinity, whatever it's called, Infinity something. Was it Infinity Players? Axie Infinity. They don't. If they don't have to report it, like, ain't nobody gonna. Like, let's be real. Like, why would I do that? I don't want to get taxed. Screw off. I mean, you could, just so you don't get fucked if they do find out. But honestly, there's no way to found out about. Like, you just forget about it. While the official asserted that play to earn gains are subject to income tax, Yanko conceded that lawmakers are yet to clarify whether Axie in-game NFTs or native tokens smooth love potion. Fuck. All right, and Axie Infinity shards, that's better, are deemed to be securities or currency. She added that the matter should be determined by the local central bank and Securities and Exchange Commissions. Is it a security? Is it a currency? So these are the things that will help us define the rules on how it should be taxed. But regardless of how it's characterized, it's gonna be taxable basically. So, Filipino players, you are screwed to all manners of hell. And it's not really that big of a deal. It's a second income. It's a second revenue stream. Why not? I might look into this. I probably won't. I should, but I probably won't. So yeah, I mean, that's the end of my video pretty much. Crazy things are always happening in the NFT space, in the crypto space. I know fucking David over here is a little fucking twat, and he doesn't want any news. He wants things to be quiet. I don't. I love what these three articles have just explained. All I'm hearing is adoption, adoption, adoption. And I'm seeing a world changing. And I feel like nobody's really paying attention to it. Like, I feel like the hype was there. The hype's still sort of there for people who are interested, but I feel like a lot of people just sort of fell off on it. Especially when it tanked. Like, we saw the wallets, all the newer wallets had kind of were tripping out and they were selling, and all the older wallets were just like, gimme, gimme, gimme. I was on that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I didn't sell anything, so I ended up just buying some more. But we'll see where this goes. Everything's looking everything's looking pretty interesting. As it always seems to in the cryptocurrency world, especially in the NFT world. NFTs are I definitely think these NFTs in general, especially when it comes to gaming, is really flying under the rug right now. I really think it's going to become a lot more prominent, and then just have so much more of an impact than maybe even DeFi might. You know what I mean? Like just the durability. The durability? No. Just the accessibility? No. Just the amount of capability that like NFTs currently have that can impact both the regular world, and it's like, it seems like there's a lot more it can actually do for kind of the average person just kind of chilling, trying to get into something, as opposed to maybe cryptocurrencies themselves and not really that fully adopted. I don't even know. I'm trying to say that like regular normie people, not even normie people, just regular people can jump in on NFTs pretty easily. But when it comes to like cryptocurrencies, like say ADA, like I have my ADA staked. That's about as much interaction with ADA as I can do, aside from buying more and staking it. Other than that, I'm not a programmer, so I'm not building anything on top of ADA. And currently the things that are connected to ADA, I don't have any stake in, like Charlie 3 or whatever it's called, right? Like the Oracle network for it. So I feel like this though is so much easier to just kind of jump on board and even just start playing the game. And the more you play, the more money you make, and it can be translated to real world money. I mean, hey, who doesn't like to make money? All right, guys, that's the end. I only have those three articles for you. Some interesting things definitely going on in the cryptocurrency world, the NFT world as a whole. The NFT world and the cryptocurrency world as a whole. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, nice job. Subscribe. I'll see you later.